Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, we will deploy our own BookStack instance. And the BookStack is free and open source wiki software. You can use it for organizing and storing information, to create some documentation sites and community sites. With BookStack, you really can't go wrong because I'm also using BookStack for my documentation site that I'm always create a new page, new book for every video that I deploy here, so you can easy to follow. And what's really nice about BookStack that you can write in a Markdown. Let me log in. You don't need to know any HTML, but you can easily write with a Markdown syntax, which is really powerful. And as you can see, with Markdown, you got Control 9 for callouts. This is callout info. You can do callout warning, and it will change the color and those kind of things. Also, I will also leave link for Markdown shortcuts in BookStack, so you can just use shortcuts to speed up your writing process. So that's it about BookStack, and we can continue with our installation. So this time we will install our BookStack instance in Portainer. So again, we will need to go to the stacks. We zoom in. You want to add a new stack. You name it BookStack or however you want. And you paste the compose file that you find in the documentation. And also you will need to replace your value with your own values. For example, for app URL, we will enter https bookstack.webnestify.org. Database user, you want to add your own user, you can create it, so you can name bookstack25 and you add your password. So once you fill in all details in the square brackets, we can deploy our BookStack. So let me pause it and I will edit it and we will continue right away. Once you click the deploy button, you will see that we have our BookStack and everything is running. So now what we need to do, as before, we will need to create our SSL certificate, but first we need to add our domain in CyberPanel. So we will copy the server IP that we have, and we move back to our CyberPanel instance. We go to DNS, add new record, select your domain, and you want to name it BookStack 3600 and paste your IP, and you can add the DNS record. Now when we go to the Nginx Proxy Manager, first thing we need to add our SSL certificate. Domain is bookstack.webnestify.org. I agree. And we deploy our SSL. It should take no more than a couple seconds because we already have for this domain SSL, so it will be faster. Perfect. Now when we have SSL, we can add our proxy host. So we go to the host, proxy host, add new. Domain name will be bookstack.webnestify.org. Scheme will be HTTP. You can paste the IP address, or you can do localhost because npm is running on our server. And for the port, as you can see, we are on port 6885. So 6885, block common exploits, and choose our SSL certificate. You can force SSL HTTPS and save. And now we can visit our BookStack instance. And your login details we will find in the stacks, BookStack, and when you go to editor, you will find all the credentials that you set it up. So let me take mine, and it should be, and you paste your password, and you should be able to log in. Hold on, let me check. So sorry, my bad. We did not create any user in BookStack, but BookStack comes automatically with the administrator user. So you need to type email address admin@admin.com, and password is password. Go enter, and first thing what you want to do in your BookStack instance is to go to settings, you go to the users, you click your user, and you need to change the password because the default one is not strong. So you want to generate your strong and secure password, and you type it here. You can upload your own image, and also I highly recommend setting up a multi-factor authentication to secure your BookStack. So once we have the password, we can click save. Perfect. This guest account is for everyone that will visit your BookStack instance publicly. But if you don't want users to visit your BookStack instance, you can go to the settings, you can disable comments, and also here you can allow public access. But in this case, we don't need anything from this, so yeah, you can just play around. It won't break anything, and also you can enable public registration. So yeah, the choice is yours with BookStack. It is pretty simple and easy to use, and you don't have to pay any third-party subscription for documentation software and those kind of things. It will automatically add table of contents. You can upload images, you can use it, you can upload videos, and yeah, it is pretty easy and simple to install and configure. So thank you for watching again, and I hope you like it. If you have any questions, technical issues, please let me know down in comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer all of our questions, and stay tuned for the next part where we will install our Vikunja instance, which is, can I say, like a to-do app. So see you next week, guys, and really thank you for watching and your support. Take care and bye-bye.